diversity in the classroom important?
So should I start with Betty Thomas?
Or
start?
Yes, start with Betty Thomas, please.
So diversity in classroom. The first time I met an author was...
Sorry, can you back up? You said something about diversity in classroom changes lives.
Okay.
I want to recap for that.
Okay, thanks. I think diversity in the classroom changes lives. I remember the first time I met an author, I was in 11th grade, and it was Betty Thomas who wrote Down These Mean Streets. And I had known for many, many, many years that I wanted to be a writer, and to have an actual writer walk into my classroom and engage with us. And I remember at one point he put his hand on my shoulder and said, then you'll be a writer, when I had kind of really shyly told him that I wanted to be a writer too. And there was something that was so empowering about that. And there, I spoke Spanish, he spoke Spanish, and there were so many ways in which I could see myself in him. And I think that's what this initiative, to have diverse authors go into classrooms, so students who, maybe don't believe that they can do this can realize that they can, and can have someone legitimize it for them, and have someone actually speak to them and engage with them and let them know, we came from the same places. I came from a working class poor background where you didn't dream about being an artist. You dreamed about getting a job and getting a paycheck, and the messages we got was simply that, go get a job, get a career. And I think a lot of young people still get that message, and when they think about the arts, they don't believe that they can make a living doing something like this. And walking into that classroom and showing them, as opposed to telling them, really makes a difference.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Let me just make sure I'm